into the tram lines. Adriano on your left, Hitchcock on your right. Lights are out. We're off and racing here at Franciacorta. Into turn number 1 we go. All 18 drivers safely through, and now they begin the descent down towards turn number 5 with Adriano leading. Hitchcock has been bulked back to about 4th position. Looks like Tommaso Danieli and Dimo Notafranco. Oh, and there's somebody running very, very wide. The back of the pack. We'll get a number check, a name check on that driver next time around. But there is, well, Jan Adriano has gone off like a scalded cat in this one. And down towards turn number 14. It looks as though everybody has got slick tyres on. It's a Sodi kart. 1-2. Adriano leads Danieli. It's a 1-2 for the Grammy Power Sodi kart team at the moment. Hitchcock in 3rd position. Then it's Notafranco, Doodler, Stefan Doodler in 5th. Keith Wilson in 6th position. 7th. Oh, there are all sorts of racing lines going on through turn number 5 there. Gilberto Luaca is 7th. Gino Vesna is 8th. 9th is Marcel Muckley, then Tony Texiera right at the top 10 ahead of Eric Dow, Patrick Aibi, Rolf Kaiser, Alessandro Glauser. Followed by Ueli Fritchi, Rafael Brugger. Out of, oh, Hitchcock passing Tommaso Danieli coming through turn 2. Now we have got a 1-3 for the Grammy Power Sodi kart team. Adriano ahead of Hitchcock. Tommaso, Doodler, Notafranco. I have to say that Manuel D on the live chat can't quite, my Italian's not very good, but I'm hoping that it's Tommaso Danieli, not Danieli Tommaso. It's on my timing screen, it says Tommaso Danieli, so please don't, if I'm getting my first and second names mixed up, I'm simply copying what's on the entry list and what is on the timing screen, but whatever. Tommaso Danieli, Danieli Tommaso, you say tomato, I say tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. But he's third. P3 on the podium as things stand. Stefan Doodler in kart number 566, another of the Sodi kart. Grammy Power team now moving into 4th position. Then Notafranco, Wilson, Luaca, Michael Hitchcock sets a new fastest lap, 49.516 seconds. As he closed within 6/10, here is the battle for the final podium spot between Danieli and Doodler. Doodler with the yellow, predominantly yellow crash helmet design. In 4th, chasing his teammate. Well, Tommaso has got his supporters online. He might have a little way to go before he's the new GOAT, because he's down to 4th position. But we've still got an awful long way to go in this one, and the track remains dry. Meanwhile, up at the front, Michael Hitchcock is within 0.3 of a second of race leader. Oh, there's Keith Wilson having a right old go at Dimo Notafranco. Notafranco on that cosmic chassis. Number 590 towards MRP for the Maya kart team. Wilson in kart number 591. That's the TB kart entered by the Race Zone team. Behind them, it's Gilberto Luaca. Alessandro Glauser making some good progress. Alessandro Glauser, another very experienced member of the Swiss national karting team, has represented Switzerland in the ROTAX Grand Finals on several occasions. Marcel Muckli in 9th, Tony Texier at 10th, Patrick Aibi 11th, then Gino Wessner, Rolf Kaiser, Ueli Fritzi, Werner Eichenberger in number 15 in 15th position. Eric Dua in karts 533 is 16th. Then Salvatore De Nuzzo in 17th. Jean-Claude Zubriggen and Raphael Brugger round out the 19 runners that we have. And stand by, Manuel D, on the live chat, because Tommaso Danieli has just set a new fastest lap, 49.315 seconds. We're watching the battle for the race lead between Jan Adriano and Michael Hitchcock. But behind them, the two teammates, it's a 1-3-4 at the moment for the Grammy Power Sony Kart team. But it's Doodler in third and Danieli in fourth. But Danieli has got the fastest lap of the race. There they are, the top two, and just about 1.6 seconds behind these two on your screens. Here's the fight for third position. Doodler has it. Danieli wants it. They are 1 second clear of Dimo Notafranco in fifth position. But meanwhile, Michael Hitchcock on this CRG chassis, well, it is the Kart Shop Switzerland entered driver, Michael Hitchcock. This is as well, he's been this close to Jan Adriano virtually all day. But he hasn't been able to make a move yet. Now he is got, well, what has he left up his sleeve? Has he been lulling Jan Adriano into a false sense of security? Has he just been studying, watching, waiting, poised for the time to strike? Adriano and Hitchcock. Oh, Hitchcock went a little bit wide coming out of turn number 10. That could have been by design. That could be part of the line he wants to take. However, Adriano pulls away, under braking for turn number 14. No sign of the rain that was forecast. Oh, Daniele. Sorry. Daniele. Tommaso Daniele. Tommaso Daniele in fourth position. Wilson is fifth now. Notafranco is sixth. Oh, Alessandro Glauser up into seventh position with a new fastest lap, 49.152 for the driver of kart 506. Here he is on our screen, the third kart in this battle now. You've got the green, predominantly green TB kart of Keith Wilson running in fifth position. Then it is Notafranco and Glauser. Glauser is the one on the move. He's closing, he's right behind Notafranco through turn number 8 now, down towards 9 and 10. This is lap 12 out of 16. Up at the front, Jan Adriano and Michael Hitchcock continue to run 1 and 2. Doodler is second. Daniela is third. Doodler is third. Daniela is fourth. Then it is Wilson, Notafranco, Glauser, Luaca, Muckli, Texiera, Aibi, Wessner, Eichenberger, Dua, Kaiser, Fritchi, Denuzzo, Zeebruggen and Brugger. Adriano's lead is now less than 0.2 of a second. Hitchcock is as close as he's ever been. Hitchcock sets a new fastest lap. We're watching a battle further down the order. This is the number 507. That is Tony Texiera holding off Patrick Aibi. This is for 10th and 11th position. But up at the front on lap 13 out of 16, it is closer than ever before. Adriano responds with a new fastest lap of the race. 49.124 seconds. There's a brief glimpse at the leaders going up into turn number 5. It looked as though Hitchcock was trying to make a move, and there it is. Hitchcock has made his move. Just out of the corner of my eye, I saw Hitchcock diving up the inside at turn number 5. It's taken him 12 and a half laps. Well, no, it's taken him 13 laps. We're on lap number 14 now. Hitchcock has finally pulled the trigger and gone. Here comes Adriano, though, back up the inside of the turn number 14. He overshoots the corner, can't get the kart slowed down on the apex. Hitchcock gets him back. Here comes Adriano to the inside. Oh, collision. They touch. They both go off. And in third position, Stefan Doudler collects the spinning kart of Michael Hitchcock. I don't believe it. Who emerged in front? I believe it is Tommaso Daniele. Doudler, oh my word. Hitchcock on the outside, Adriano on the inside. Adriano made contact as he spun to the inside. Stefan Doudler in third position couldn't avoid him, and he clips Adriano. Hitchcock went off on the outside, and between them all, Tommaso Daniele takes the race lead. Here we go with 1 lap excuse me, remaining. Adriano gets back in front somehow. Adriano gets back in front. It's Daniela in second. Klauser is third. Klauser to the inside of Daniela. Daniela back to P3. Here comes Nota Franco. Keith Wilson is there. But Jan Adriano somehow scrambles back into the race lead. Doudler and Hitchcock out of the race. Well, Doudler is down at 8th place. Hitchcock is out of the race. But with 4 corners to go, Adriano has recovered somehow. Here he comes. He takes the checkered flag. Second is Alessandro Glauser, and Tommaso Daniele is third.